Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we are discussing another province in Canada, right? Your Minister of Information. I am back with good news. Right. So before we even start, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for the massive support you showed towards the previous video I posted. Okay, the love was massive. You guys liked, you shared, and you subscribed to the channel. I can't love you less. I'm so grateful. Yeah. So in this video, we are discussing another province in Canada. Okay. Yeah. Canada is on fire. So this is the time for you to make the effort to grab or like apply for more jobs in Canada so that you can land one of those jobs in Canada before these programs come to an end. You get what I mean? Right. So this province is looking out for healthcare workers to tackle the labor crisis in Canada. This is one of the new pathways that has been launched in Canada, okay? The name that is given to the program is called International Healthcare Worker EOI. And the province that is undertaking this particular program is called the province is called Saskatchewan. Okay, so Saskatchewan is giving out this opportunity to international workers, international healthcare workers to migrate to Canada to go and practice. Okay, unlike that of the New Brunswick application where you have to search online or search for the jobs and then start applying directly, this is different. Okay, this program is different. This one is a pre-application process. Okay, so you are going to actually tell them or express your interest in the job, that you are willing to migrate to Canada to go and work as a healthcare worker. Okay, so that is the difference here. So there's nothing like the job is there that you are applying for. No, this one you are showing interest. So you need to make sure that you meet all the necessary requirements they are looking out for, and then you make sure, guys, because this one is a pool, like everybody is going to express their interest or show their interest in the job. Okay, so you need to put your best foot out. Okay, make sure that your CV stands out. You prepare a good CV. So guys, if you want me to take you through the CV writing, comments below this video. Okay, comments below this video so that I can make a separate video on the CV writing for you, because you know a lot of people are going to apply for this, and guys, they are going to look out for those CVs that are going to stand out. Okay, so let's look at what the whole program is all about and what they want. So I'm going to be reading the information straight from the Canadian government's website. All right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without wasting much time, let's get into business. When you open to it, it says that International Healthcare Worker EOI pool. Okay, right, so this is how the whole thing looks like. I'm going to leave the links to everything I'm going to say in this video in the description box. Okay, so when you come to their page, this is what they are saying. They are saying that if you are interested in working in Saskatchewan in the health sector and would like to be contacted about job opportunities relevant to your skill set by the SINP or health employers, please create an expression of interest EOI profile, right? And the benefits of doing this is that when you express your interest, like now employers from the province will now come to that pool and then come and select the candidates they want. Okay, so it's not like one employer coming to pick the people. So they're going to get any hospital, any care home, any clinic, or whatever that's they need the staffs. They will now rely on that pool. Okay, And then when the employer just comes, you just go through the profiles everybody is going to put in there. So they will go through the profiles, and then those profiles that will be appealing to them, or those people that will meet their requirements, they will just select them, and then they will now send you the invitation. Do you get that? So this is so exciting, guys. So before we even proceed to the creation of the profile, let's have a look at what the whole program is all about, what they are saying from the website, and then let's look at what kind of occupations are eligible. Okay, so when we click on what is an international healthcare worker, EOI, this is the information they've got for us. They said an international healthcare worker EOI submission is not an application to the SIMP. Okay, so it is a pre-application form which allows you to fill out an online form to indicate your interest in working in Saskatchewan in a selected health sector occupation and show your qualifications. Okay, so the information asked for is used to identify you for job opportunities being offered by Saskatchewan healthcare sector employers. So basically, that is what I have already explained. Those who have skills needed will be contacted with job posting information. Did you see that? Identifying where and how to apply for a job opportunity. If you are selected and receive an employment offer, you may be eligible for the SIMP. Okay, the SIMP's International Skill Worker Employment Offer, or hard to fill skills pilot. Okay, right. And then they went on to say that not all candidates who submit an EOI will receive a job opportunity notification. There are no limits. There are no limits on the number of workers who can submit an EOI, which means there's no limit to the number of people who can submit it. So anybody at all who want to do it can go ahead and say. However, candidates can only have one EOI profile. All right, let me pause here and then explain that little part, that little portion, what they really mean. Okay, so the point is not the program is open out to everybody to express their interest, right? But then they are also telling you that it's not everybody that expresses his or her interest will qualify, right? Okay, like I was saying, it means you need to have a very good profile. Okay, try to sell yourself out there, okay, so that they will see your skills and then your capabilities, and then going to like pick you or select you as part of those qualified people, right? Okay, so let's put that one aside. And then number two thing they mentioned is that you can't have two profiles. So no candidate is permitted to have two profiles. My dear, you will be disqualified because you not even get the opportunity to have two profiles. You can only create one profile. So if you know you have so many experiences, you have so many qualifications, you need to take a decision which one you want to go with, so that you can make a good profile and go with that. Is that okay? Right. So now when you come to the bottom, they are now saying that the International Healthcare Worker EOI provides the opportunity to link foreign trained workers with Saskatchewan healthcare employers. However, foreign workers who receive an employment offer from a Saskatchewan employer do not need to create an EOI profile, but can apply directly to the International Skilled Worker or Employment Offer. subcategory or the hard to fill skills pilot. Okay, they've got all the information there for you to have a read, so you can go and read. Then now let's go straight to this part. What occupations are eligible to apply for this EOI? So let's see. When you open what occupations are eligible, okay, the International Healthcare Workers EOI system is open to the following health sector occupations. So these are the occupations listed. Okay, so we have the occupation code. Okay, the occupation code, the code is given on the, should I say, the left side, and then the occupation title is on the other side. So you make sure that when you are quoting it in your profile, you quote the right code, right? So we have occupations like health information management practitioner, we have public and environmental health and safety professionals, we have occupational health and safety specialist, we have registered nurse and a registered psychiatric nurse, and the code there is 31301. Okay, so we have nurse practitioner, we have pharmacist, we have audiologists, physiotherapists, respiratory therapists, occupational therapists, medical laboratory technologists, my med labs guys. We have medical radiation technologists, that is our radiographers and the likes. Okay, we have medical sonographers, cardiology technologists, pharmacy, whatever, dental, like loads of them. So okay, and we have nurse aides, orderlies, and patient associates. So this one is for nursing assistants, healthcare assistants. So if you are a healthcare assistant or you are an enrolled nurse in Ghana, let me use Ghana as an example. If you are an enrolled nurse or you are a nursing assistant, that's a good opportunity, and the code is 33102. Okay, we have psychologists and the likes. Okay, so those are the occupations listed. So if you go through this and then the occupation is not listed here, please do not worry yourself to go and apply for or create the profile. Do not. There is another link I'm going to leave in the description box. I don't want this video to be long. Okay, that one is for other workers. So if you are in a different field, you need to use the International Skilled Worker EOI. I'll leave the link in the description box. So use that one and then go through the website, look out for the job, the occupations that are listed. If your occupation is being listed, then you go and create the profile, but do not use the health worker EOI job or occupations to go and create your profile. You will not be successful. Okay, now let's proceed. When you come to the bottom, they said please note that there may be an English language requirement if your job offer is in a regulated occupation, and they've given registered nurses. So registered nurses, College of Registered Nurses of Saskatchewan, CRNS requirements are available. So they've given a link there. So if you go through the websites and the link that I'm going to leave in the description box, so if you are a nurse, you know that you need to go through the registration, the regulatory body. You need to go through the regulatory body. So those are their requirements. You need to make sure that you have the documentations. Okay, so that is that for the nurses. And then see, even when you come to the bottom, they've even stated it there that for other regulated occupations, ask your regulatory body if you need to be tested for English. Okay, so yeah, that is that. It is English, no need for explanation. So now let's assess our eligibility to apply for this whole thing. Okay, when you come to this part, they say you need at least 60 points to apply, and the total is a points-based system stuff. Okay, so there are certain things they will look out for, and you need to get all those things in place to meet the required points. And even the points they are given is 60 out of 110, so it is 60 to 110. But then if you get 60, you will still get the invitation to. So let's see, is that you need at least 60 points to apply. If you have a job offer and meet the criteria below, see international whatever. So this point, I'm going to skip it because those ones are not ours. If you go through the link, you will understand why I'm skipping it. So we are going to take the third point. Okay, so we are going to focus on the third bullet point, which says if you meet the criteria below but do not have a job offer or an express entry profile number, see international skilled worker occupations in demand. Okay, then let's click on that link and see where it takes us to. All right, so it brings us to this place. So this subcategory is for skilled workers who don't have a job offer in Saskatchewan but are highly skilled in an in-demand occupation. Okay, and then they say intend to reside in Saskatchewan as a permanent resident. The third one is saying that meet the criteria. Criteria can change at any time, but we will use what was on this website when we first got your application. Okay, so which means that as time goes on, they will review the criteria. Okay, that is why I'm saying you should start everything now, right? Anything at all can happen. So look at what they are saying is that the criteria can change at any time, but then when it changes, they are saying after the time you have submitted your application or you have created your profile, that is based on that time, the information they give on their website is what they are going to follow or they are going to go with. Okay, so to be eligible, you must pay a non-refundable 350 Canadian dollars for application fee online by Visa or MasterCard. It is the last step in order to submit your application. Come here. When you hear the amount, you should be running away. You see, you're running away. They are saying that amount is the last step. Okay, is the last step. So it means you've gone far. For you to get to the point of paying this money, it means you've gone far, right? That is when you can do that payment, and that money is non-refundable, guys. So you need to know, be sure of what you are putting yourself into. You need to be prepared for this before you go for it. You may qualify. Now they say you may qualify if one, you live outside of Canada or have proof of legal status in Canada. So see, number one requirement, you should be living outside of Canada. That one gives you points already. I don't know how much that one is going to fetch you, but remember they are looking at 60 points. Okay, and you've already gotten some aspect of it, which is you are living outside of Canada. Number two, you are not a refugee claimant. Number two, you are not a refugee. Number three, you score a minimum of 60 points out of 110 on the same point assessment grade. So they have a way of calculating it. So you need to score 60 points. Okay, and then number four is have a language score of at least four Canadian language benchmark. So you need to take maybe IELTS, but I think it's very low, so you need a minimum of 4. That should be achievable, guys. So some employers may ask for language scores that are higher than CLB4. Okay, so it depends on the kind of job you're applying for. Definitely, if you're applying as a nurse, you should know that your language requirements is going to be higher than somebody applying for nursing assistant, or someone applying for a pharmacy assistant or something. You understand? The next point is saying that have completed post-secondary education, training or apprenticeship that's comparable to that of Canada. So you get another point there. So 60, the 60 is easy to attain, guys. The 60 is easy to attain. So they say you must have earned a diploma, certificate, or degree related to your intended occupation. To find out if your education is related to your intended occupation, you can review. They've given so many links, okay? So many links. So guys, the links are there. Just go into the description box, go and have a read. You think you are ready, then you can now go and then create your profile. All right, now let's proceed to the points-based system. Okay, let's see how we can arrive at the 60 points to make this a success. Okay, so when you come to the side, they are saying that if you have a master's or a doctorate degree, you win 23 points over there. If you have a bachelor's degree, you are given 20 points. Let me just leave those ones and come to the side. This is what we are looking at. They said if you have a Canadian equivalency diploma that requires 2 but less than 3 years at a university, college, trade or technical school or other post-secondary institution, you gain 15 points. Okay, so let's say your nursing training was for 2 years or is 3 years, but then it's equivalent to that of the Canadian one, you win 15 points. Okay, and then the next step is saying that Canadian equivalency certificate or at least 2 semesters but less than a 2-year program, a university, college, trade or technical school or other post-secondary institutions. That one will gain you 12 points. Okay, you see how the points have been awarded. So it means that the 60 points is easy to attain, right? And then when we come to the skilled work experience, your work experience must relate to the job you have put on your application, right? And then now the number of years you have will tell you the points that is being awarded, right? And then when you come to the English language, if you scored the CLB 8 and higher, you win 20 points. And then anything below that is being categorized, and they remember they mentioned CLB of 4, so it means you've gotten 12 points. So guys, even just your certificate and the language, the certificate is 12 points, right? Either 12 or 15. If you have a diploma, if you have a degree, you are about 20 points. If you have a diploma, 15 or 12 points. And then English language, 12 points. That is almost gone, like almost half of the 60 is gone. Yeah, then let's see, age requirement is 18 years and above. You get 18 to 21 years, you only gain 8 points. 22 to 34 years, you gain 12 points. And then I know majority will be within 22 to 45. Yeah, 45. So at least 8 to 10 points people should get it, or 12 points. So 8 to 12 points you should get it. So you see why we are saying that the 60 points is achievable. And now they are saying that maximum points for factor 1 should be 80. Then factor 2, connection to Saskatchewan labor market adaptability. So the following points are for the employment offer subcategory. So high skilled employment offer from a Saskatchewan employer. For instance, if you get a job offer from an employer after creating the profile, you win
30 points. Then they said the following points are for the occupation in demand and Saskatchewan Express entry subcategory. So guys, go have a read. Everything is being explained there. So let's say we've gone through everything and we have all the documentations, everything that they want us to have. We have to go and create the expression of interest. So when you come to this part, as I create an expression of interest profile. So Saskatchewan Immigrants Nominee Program. So you need to log in. That is if you already have an account, but we don't have it. So we need to create an account. So you need to click on create an account, and then it will load the Saskatchewan Immigrants Nominee Program. So select create an account type. So select a registration type. So we're going to do this and then go through it. In fact, I don't want this video to be very lengthy. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be easy to do, right? You just follow the instructions and put in the information. So I'm just going to end this video here. Try your best to follow all the instructions to create your profile. We are doing the expression and then you click on continue. Okay, that is what you are supposed to do. But guys, I don't want to make this whole video very long, so try to follow. It's just a step-by-step thing. It will be taking you to the next stage. When you put in the information, it will take you to the next stage. So do your best to um, create the profile. If you have any challenge, let me know in the comment section. Enough of the plenty talks. Okay, have a look at this pathway. All right, so that is that. But then if after going through this or watching this video you still want me to take you through the creation of the profile, I will make a separate video, but then I don't know if it's really needed. That is that. I wish everybody good luck and I wish you well. Make sure you put out right information out there and then put out your best foot out there as well. And after creating the profile, don't just go home and sleep. Don't go and sleep. Pray, because you are not the only person doing this. Remember, it's a pool, and if they say it's a pool, you know, a whole lot of people are going to be applying or creating this profile. Okay, so make your profile nice and appealing to the employers. Okay, right, thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you again in another video. And before I say goodbye, you know how we do it: like, share, subscribe. Peace out.